Yeah, you only have the shorter.
No, what? It's just for like looks. Like if Mark wants to. No? You like it? The black one? Sorry about that. We will be live at 10.
Team winner. Congratulations. Great.
I thought I was like clear.
Sure. Beautiful.
Thanks very much. Thank you.
Damn it.
Sorry about that.
No, it was my fault. My fault. What lane are you in?
Well, I will be.
Steve, you coming out soon? You coming out?
Yeah, he's gonna be down. Alright, that's fine.
Hello, hello.
Hi. So what is this?
This is for the ambient.
Is it gonna fall? No? It's gonna fall. What about this guy?
This is like ambient too, but it's too low. It's not like that great. This is better.
Okay, so. Okay, guys, 5 more minutes, alright? We're supposed to have the track closed by 10. So, 10:30. Okay. Picho. Picho. So that's, hello. So the computer should be connected to the speaker too. Picho, pay attention. The computer should be connected to that thing. Should be blinking. Blink, blink, blink. So again, the computer should be connected to that speaker too. It blinks. Then it comes to the car fast. So I have volume here and everything else. So why is this not working? What is that? Sorry.
I was running to the car, I hit him, and then.
What is that? Can you figure out the audio?
Yeah, for the right?
Yeah. So apparently you put a line, but it didn't. You open for my microphone, but you closed the line.
So now it's like when I turn this on, I can't do two Bluetooth.
You can do.
Both?
This cable here, am I finding it?
That goes into that. So now I think it's good.
No, picture's not working. It should be talking. 3, 2, 1, go. Remember that you watched it over there? Yeah. Track is over, so I need audio coming out of there.
Okay. It's probably in the Bluetooth settings. So I'm putting it in a hold. You don't see my Bluetooth.
Where do I see it? It's on the settings on the boombox.
No, but that's the thing. Like, I already put it in Bluetooth. It's already on Bluetooth.
No, you can also select the line. You can select both. No, you no. I will fix later. I'll fix later, Keith. I can do now.
And that one's in orange. Green. That's right. It's still not in.
It's in the Bluetooth settings probably. I want to see what you're doing.
Not yet. Hold on. What's up? Good, James. Good, man. We're starting the race again.
So, can you test on like this, the beep?
Okay.
So when you press it, it beeps. Okay, so it's not working.
Well, not yet. So usually, like when they hit a fast lap, it goes beep.
Okay.
But I have to reset everything. You want me to reset all the?
Well, wait for Marco.
Okay, because this is just practice.
It's just practice stuff, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I just want to make sure that this sound comes out.
Okay.
Let me see the Bluetooth settings again. It's just not. I don't hear anything.
Okay.
So you're looking for the sound that's
I know what it is.
You know?
I do.
Is it Bluetooth?
I do.
Go for it.
Is it? I don't know which one of these it is. Unless it's Bluetooth, actually.
Yeah, probably Bluetooth.
Has to be Bluetooth, yeah.
Bluetooth and connected to the device.
What's that speaker?
This one?
That has to be that one.
No.
Is it connected there?
No.
No.
This doesn't look familiar.
No?
What is going on with this mouse? Dude, this mouse sucks.
Yeah, it's really bad.
Hit the stop button.
No.
Thank you.
There it is. Hello. I have the book working okay, good. Nice.
Try it again. Who can we count on?
Good job.
I was messing around. I know, I saw that. I was kidding.
Hello, 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 hi, 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 hi. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Hello. Hi, 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 hi. Hello, hello, hello.
Maybe there's someone there, but then I found
Hello, hello.
I don't know where the button is.
Check roll. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Hit it.
Ready to for the beep?
Yep.
Guys, the track is open until 10:30, right?
All right, come on.
Oh, I got a bagel.
If you're hungry, take half.
Was that the Mustang? Was that the Mustang?
In the body's fine. Go back to chat.
All right. All right. How's that, Kicho? Can you hear me loud and clear? All right. Test, test, 1, 2. Testing, 1, 2. Am I coming in on the mic, Kicho? Okay. Test, test, 1, 2. Are we on live yet? Okay. All right. Well, welcome everybody. I think we're officially on here, and just putting this together here, we are heading up for the race here at Electric Dreams. We're doing the Hardbody race, the D3 Hardbody races today. And I am back on the mic, and this is Mark Natividad, your host with the most, calling the shots live trackside from Electric Dreams in El Segundo, California. Welcome, 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 everyone. If you are on the chat, give you a shout out. I'm just checking in right now. So let's see who's on the chat. We got Chris McFarland, what's up? We got HSF on also. We got Idleworks. Yes, good morning, everybody. Rachel CP. Let's see, who else is on here? That's about it so far. Oh, we got NFL Picks is here. Welcome and good morning. Richie Austin, good morning. Yeah, it's like saying good morning to the Waltons, you know? Big family, big family. Yeah, now could you imagine? You have 10 people in the household, you guys say good morning and good night. All right, good night, John Boy. Boy, that brings me back. All right, so I am on the live chat. I'm able to see your comments. And again, welcome to Electric Dreams, a D3 Hardbody race here live at Electric Dreams in El Segundo, California. All right, let's see. What is the weather today? Let's do a little weather check. It's warm, probably not as warm as yesterday, but I'm showing 83 degrees today. And right now it's about 77 degrees. So the track is warm, no pun intended. All right, just getting some more practice in, and we will start the racing very soon. All right, on the grid today, we have not in necessarily any order, but David McLaughlin, Tim Fleener, Mike Sheridan, Russ Van Wyck, Mike Tips, Nick Clapper, Bruce Fry, looks like a T, Sebastian, Moran, Kitanaka, Carlos Paniche, Jim Wiseman, Bob Bahuli, and Tim Herrera. 13 racers on the grid today. All right, if you'd like to check out the Hardbody racing here, you can go onto our website, electricdreams.com, the world's biggest slot car store. And if you're in the neighborhood, please stop by, and I'll be more than happy to give you a tour and see how far the rabbit hole really goes. Yeah, just looking at some of the questions here on the live chat, it is not an invitational race. You can bring it. Most of these guys are building their own chassis. And again, I'd like to shout out to Mike Tips and just say thank you. He graciously built me a chassis, and I am going to work on that with a Porsche body on it, 962, 956, I'm not sure which one, but I'm going to make that car shine. And thanks again, Mike Tip. Man, I love you, my brother. That's just such a nice thing, because I have definitely no building skills in building 124 scale scratch builds. But I like to try, but I think I need a mentor. Somebody that can show me. Not tell me, but show me. Probably need a jig, too. I'm sure there's lots of stuff involved. My soldering's good, but everything else is questionable. All right, looks like we got Tim on the track. We got Mike Sheridan over there, Sebastian Moran, doing a little practice. right, this group of guys is not unfamiliar with this track. A lot of them have known this track for a long time over at Buena Park Raceway. And the story on this track is that we acquired it a few years ago, and just last year we had it refurbished and opened the track up in was it February or March last year, and it's been well received ever since. It's about 10:33 right now. A little bit more practice, I guess, and we'll be underway shortly. So stay tuned for some exciting hard body racing from Electric Dreams in El Segundo, California. So also looking at some of the other questions, our computer system does randomly put the drivers in, but the drivers' names have to be entered. And once we enter it in the computer, we hit the space bar 3 times, and it just randomly throws people in there for the heat. Unless it's an organized heat, then we will arrange the heats and the races. But for today, it's just going to be a random. So let's see who's coming up first. As soon as I get the grid, I will let you know. Still practicing here, and thanks for joining us here for the D3 Hard Body Race at Electric Dreams in El Segundo, California, the world's biggest slot car store. Come on down. We've got not hundreds, but thousands of models to choose from. All makers, all scales, pretty much from 164, 143rd, 132nd, and 124 scale. And we'll see which race we are doing first. Are we doing the GTP cars or the which will be Porsches and Mazdas, Mercedes? And let's see, maybe, I don't know if we're doing a concourse, but we'll see. So any questions, the director of the D3 Hard Body Racing is Keith Tanaka. So if you have questions, we can definitely hook you up if you send us an email at shop@electricdreams.com. And if you have any questions, you can direct them there, and we will point them his way. I don't know his direct email, but if you have questions, we've got answers, or somebody has answers. All right, looks like we're giving him a few more minutes to practice. All right, Slot Car Misfits is in on the chat, and William B is on the chat as well. Welcome, everyone. Still doing a little bit of practice. Had some kinks we had to work out with the sound system and the connection for the speakers, and looks like we're all set, ready to go. And yes, Richie, Keith Tanaka is in the house. All right, I saw another driver come in to practice. So maybe 14 on the grid today. We're on. We're just going to practice. All right, we're going to close out the stream here until we start the race, so give us a few minutes. We'll be right back. Four. No, everything. No comments about like the angles or anything like that. Yeah, everything looks good. Yeah, so far. Yes.
I got it. Purple.
Yes. Yeah. Yep. Over the bridge. near the button. Okay. Did you eat breakfast this morning? Did you eat breakfast this morning? Sleep good? You got too much on your mind. That's what it is. Yeah. Just ask me. Yeah, you have I think that's pretty good. Yeah, what's up, Picho? Yeah, what's up? Can you hear me? Okay. Yeah, so I'll just, I can hear you now, but your microphone has to be down when you talk. And put it up when you're done.
Are you aware that I'm building a six-wheeler for Marco?
Oh, Tyrell?
Yeah.
Wow. Oh my God.
120 from like Gonzo.
Uh-huh. Well, I can't wait to see that.
Being pretty obsessed with it.
Now you want one.
No, it's just as a build. That's what I build. I like building like
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I like doing tinkering. Tinkering and painting.
The little miniature engineering is so fun.
Yeah. Well, if anybody can make it work, I know it's you. Can't wait to see it. Yeah, previews? We have an out-of-body experience. Oh, wow. Oh, look at that. Using just model parts. Yep. Wow. Oh yeah, they can buy anything. A screw, a nut, a bolt, a knob. Yep. But you gotta know your dimensions.
Well, I mean, yeah, I mean, if you have your choices down there, you get down to like 50.
Yeah. Yeah.
He offered me some that we have here, and they weren't going to work. 3D printed posts,
Oh yeah.
tiny screws.
Probably not common.
I was very pleasantly surprised that the screws happen to have a research
Oh, nice. Okay. Yeah.
tools for it. Tools for it.
Yeah, the printing now, the 3D printing, I didn't print anything. I'm like, you have a file? Oh man, the stuff people are printing, I see. I go on Etsy and I send out just one for parts and I see all the really
Model kits, partly injected, partly 3D,
yeah.
partly photo,
Right.
resin gas.
Yeah. If you can have it all.
With rubber tires.
With rubber tires. Yeah, with perfect rubber tires. I think we need to add James Mahan. Did you add James and then what's the guy? Mahan.
Yeah, I know that, but so what we're going to know.
So I'm gonna use yours, and I'm gonna put this lowest back in, and I'm gonna go stab it again.
Yes. I put it in front of her box. Yep. Talk to me.
Yeah,
I'm very concentrated here. Sorry, why do you
get lane stickers? So is this the rotation right now? Are we running?
All right, guys, I have David McLaughlin on red, Russ. You're going on white, Nick on green, Sebastian on orange, Penishi on blue, James on yellow, and Dean John on purple. So this is based on handicap, right? So we have the first race with 7 racers, and the second one is going to be 8 people. For the 8 people, I hope you guys are listening to me. I need Tim Fleener, Sheridan, Mike Tips, Bruce, Heath, Jim Wiseman, Baba Julian, and Tim Herrera as a marshal. You guys find your spot and keep it, right? We're racing 2 heats, 3 minutes each heat, 2 minutes of interval for you guys to change the lanes. This class is GTP. We have been racing with us for the first time, Mr. James Mayhem. Thank you, James. And Jim is racing for the first time too. You guys need to see the cars that he does. So it's going to be a great addition to our group. So treat him well, please. So yes, so guys, just go there. Again, Dave red, Russ on white, Nick on green, Sebastian on orange, Carlos on blue, James on yellow, and Dean, you go on purple. Bruce, Mike, I need to start the race. Can you guys marshal, please? Mike Tips, Baba Julio, I need marshals. Where's Tim Herrera?
Ready to go live, Marco?
Not yet.
Okay. Let me know when. I'll tell Kicho.
All right, you there? Guys, I'm going to say again, can I have the marshals? Keith, Sheridan, Baba Julio. Can you guys find Tim Herrera for me? Fleener, are you helping Dean with the changes?
Can you help him?
Guys, you're gonna have a 1 minute warm up, so it doesn't need to be aligned. All right, I'm still missing Tim Herrera.
Here it comes.
Comes.
He was in the powder room.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
So
Splash and go.
So who's gonna do the dive? Tim, can you do the dive? All right. Say hi to the picture. All right. Say hi to the picture. Guys, one more thing. Mark is gonna be here racing directing, all right? You guys call track when somebody crashes in front of the driver's panel. Okay? So, Dean and James, you guys listen for the first time. You call track if somebody crashes in front of the driver panel. You just call track and you're going to start the track. Below both bridges, right? And if a car goes to the floor, you call track. You can call track too if you get a rider. You don't need to call rider, just call track and you're going to start it, right? But don't abuse on that. Every time that somebody crashes in front of the left counter, the marshal over there, you should put the car behind that counter, right? And if your left is highlighted the green, it counted, so it stays in front of the left counter. Other than that, we're racing 3 minutes, 2 minutes intervals, we're gonna race all 8 lanes. Everybody's good? All right, Kanisha, you're good? We're gonna start a warm up, all right? 1 minute warm up for you guys. After that, clean the tires and put it back in position. Keisha can start now.
Okay. All right, Keisha, let's do this. All right, we're finally underway for the practice here at the D3 Hardbody Enduro here at Electric Dreams live in El Segundo, California, the world's biggest slot car store. Thanks, Kate. I got it. All right, welcome everyone. This is Mark Natividad calling the shots here live trackside from Electric Dreams for the D3 Hardbody Enduro race today. All right, we got about a 1 minute practice and we will be racing shortly. Thank you for joining us here and stay tuned for some great hardbody racing. If you are interested in hardbody racing, please contact us here at Electric Dreams. You can send us an email, shop@Electric Dreams. You can give us a call or come on by the shop. We'll be more than happy to talk to you about it. Mostly scratch-built cars. Looks like they are GTP cars. Yeah. Yeah, hard bodies. Just trying to look at the cars. See a lot of Porsches out there. Maybe a Mazda, Mercedes. Yep. And we are waiting for one more person here for a turn marshal. And we are underway. All right, thanks for staying with us here. We got Slot Car Misfits here, William B. Kate's here as well, listening and watching. I'm doing a little bit of double duty here, doing some track marshaling or directing, and also doing some commentating. So I think we have 15 on the grid. So I think we're going in 7 in this race, 8 in the next race. Okay. Oh, goodness.
Where's Sebastian? No, Mike. Okay, you guys good? You're gonna start the racing, right?
Hit the red?
I don't know. You go with the mouse on start.
Okay. All right, are we ready? Stop it. All right, that's the yips right there. Okay, here we go. Have fun, gentlemen.
3, 2, 1, go.
All right, and we're off. Ooh, crash right there. That is not a track call. All right, we have David McLaughlin in red, Russ Van Wyck in white, Nick Clapper in green, Sebastian Moran in orange, Carlos Peniche in blue, James Manhahan in yellow, and Dean John in purple. So Nick Clapper's taking the lead, but here comes Sebastian. So we got Sebastian 1 in orange, Nick Clapper 2nd in green, 3rd Dean John. He moves back to 4th. Here comes Russ Van Wyck. So Russ Van Wyck moves up to 3rd. Dean John moves back to 4th place. 5th, Carlos Peniche. 6th, Dave McLaughlin. 7th, James Mahan. All right, they're staying on the track pretty good. It's the name of the game. Oh, out. I just said that, and out goes a car. We got a body off, but that is not a track call. All right, that's Dave McLaughlin who came out. Tim Fleener's working to put it back on. No track call here. All right, he's back on. All right, got to make sure those bodies are secure. All right, our leader's got 14 laps. That's Sebastian in orange. All right, lane stickers are on the windows. That way the marshals know where to put the car back in the lane. It's a 3-minute heat. And the first race of the day. All right, keep it calm, keep it collected. 18 laps, 19 now for Sebastian. He's in orange lane. All right, Nick Clapper's holding his own right on his heels there with 19 laps. 3rd place, Carlos Peniche in blue with 18 laps. That was a track call. Marshals have to watch their sections, not the race. All right, thanks for hanging in there with us. We did get a little bit of a late start, but nevertheless, we are racing. And thank you for joining us here live at Electric Dreams in El Segundo, the world's biggest slot car store for the D3 Hardbody race. Less than 30 seconds to go. This is your host, Mark Natividad, calling the shots here live trackside. Great to be here. Great weather, 70-something degrees, high 70s. Says it's going to be 80. We'll see. That means the track is nice and warm. Or warm track. That means a sticky track, hopefully. Less than 10 seconds. Two, one, and end of stint. All right, lane change. All right, so we have Sebastian. He is moving from orange lane, number 1, 30.28 laps. We got Nick right behind him with 29.53. 3rd, Carlos Peniche, 28.29. 4th, Dean John, 27.9. First race for Dean. All right, good job. And 5th place, James Mahan, 27.32. 6th, Russ Van Wyck, 26.08. And 7th, David McLaughlin, who's in the red lane, had some car issues there. Body came off, so 22.47. He's got a few laps to catch up. All right, Moondoggy's here. What's up, Moondoggy? Great to see you back on the chat. How's it going? All right, we got 2 minutes in between for lane change. All the stuff you got to do. Change your lane, put your sticker on, put some oil on the tires or traction, if that's allowed. I think that's allowed. Clean the braids, cool the engine, all that stuff. All right, so Sebastian is sitting out.
seconds.
All right, less than 30 seconds to go. Oh, wait, sorry, no, Sebastian is not sitting out. My bad, I thought there was going to be a sit-out. There is no sit-outs. He's actually moving over to white. There we go. All right, really doing some great laps in that orange lane. Let's see how he does in white. And as you get closer to the edges, it's going to be a little bit more challenging. All right, here we go.
1, go.
Off we go. All right, we're off. Good start. No crashes yet. It's always a good start. All right, what a great flow this track has. All right, someone just came out in orange. His orange car. Is that out he goes again? That's black lane. It's Dean. Got to get used to those tight corners in black. Dean's first time. He slid back to 5th place, so Sebastian is holding the lead in white lane now. Nick Clapper's right on his heels in blue. 3rd, Carlos Paniche in purple. 4th, James Mahan in orange. 5th, Dean John in black. 6th, Russ Van Wyck. And 7th, Dave McLaughlin in green lane. He's got some catching up to do. He's got to keep it in the slot. That's all you got to do. Nick Clapper's running a good race. He's got a bright fluorescent car. That car you cannot miss on the track. Really stands out. All right, great racing. Oh, someone just came out there. Oh, 2 outs there. It's Dave McLaughlin and Dean John. Yep, and then you got to get right back in the groove. All right. Grabbed it. I was going to stop it there for a track call. There's a rider, but good turn marshaling, Tim. All right, Sebastian's still our leader in white lane. Sebastian in white first. 2nd, Nick Clapper. 3rd, Carlos Paniche. 4th, James Mahan. Actually moved back to 5th. Dean John gave him a pass there. 6th place, Russ Van Wyck. 7th, Dave McLaughlin. All right. Yep, there hasn't been too many outbursts here. That's always good. And that red lane here. Oh, that's Russ Van Wyck. That car is moving.
30 seconds.
Less than 30 seconds. All right, Nick Clapper takes the lead. 55 laps for Nick. Sebastian's right behind him. Keep it cool, Nick. You can win this. He's having a really good race, keeping that car in. That's what it's all about.
10 seconds.
Less than 10 seconds.
Houston, please change lanes.
All right, lane change. All right, so after that race, we had Nick Clapper move up to number 1 position, and Sebastian couldn't hold that lead. He slipped back to 2nd place in finishing in white lane, and Carlos Paniche comes up from the ranks. He was in purple. He's taking 3rd place. 4th is Dean John. He's still in the running there, so he's got to keep it on. 5th, James Mahan. 6th, Russ Van Wyck. And 7th, David McLaughlin.
1 minute, 30 seconds.
Again, thanks for joining us here at the D3 Hardbody race at Electric Dreams in El Segundo, California, the world's biggest slot car store. And I do mean big. We need to contact the Guinness Book of World Records and make it official.
Attention.
All right, and thank you again to the staff here today. Kicho for manning the live stream, setting everything up, and he's the man on the soundboard there. And we got Kate working the front desk. What's up, Kate? She's on the chat. And we've got Marco as well. And, of course, I'm here, too. And I don't know if our warehouse guy's in. I haven't been back in the warehouse. He might be here. Tyler, if you're here, what's up? Come on into the store, check it out. I'll be more than happy to give you a tour. Take you back in the warehouse. If you get lost, we'll come and get you in a day or two. All right, Motor City, what's up? Welcome to the chat. Yeah, Moondoggy, get those slot cars out. Get some oil on them and get them back on the track. Or get the track together, whatever you got to do. All right, here we go. Next race, off we go. Off and running here. All right, let's see what's going on. Nick is in purple lane, fast lane. He's been really driving good today, keeping his car in. I don't think I've seen him come out of the slot once yet. But he's driving really, really well today. All right. Fast hands there by Mr. Tim Fleener. Okay, yellow lane came out. That's Dean John. Jim Wiseman, fast hands, got him back in. Dean's having a hard time in that yellow lane, just getting used to it. That's the thing, as you change lane, it's a whole different dynamic. He's not in the middle of the track, but he's almost in the middle of the track. Oh, out he goes again. Yep. We add a little bit more brake in that donut. It's his first time racing too, so you have to start somewhere. As long as you're having fun, that's what it's all about. Ooh, fast hands. Mike Tips back there. Picked it right up and put it right back in. And a special thank you to Mr. Mike Tips for building me a car, and I can join the race next time. Of course, have to work on the body now. Give it a little special touch. All right, so yeah, Nick Clapper is holding the lead, 75 laps now. Sebastian Moran in red lane, 72. Third, Carlos Peniche, 71 laps. Fourth, Dean John, 68 in yellow. Fifth, James Mahan, 67 laps. Sixth, Russ Van Wyck, 65 laps. And seventh, Dave McLaughlin in blue lane with 66 laps. Right, out they go again. Not a track call. All right, less than a minute. So no concourse today, just getting down to the race. All right, good group. We got 15 racers here today. Looks like we're doing a first group of 7, and the next will be a full track with 8. All right, out Dave McLaughlin goes. All right, back in the groove. He's got a very nice, brightly colored orange Jägermeister. Looks pretty cool. Fluorescent orange stands out. All right, 20 seconds left. So Nick Clapper is holding the lead. He's got 88 laps now. 5 seconds. And that's the race. All right, end of stint. Nick Clapper's holding the lead with 90.771 laps. And then we've got Sebastian. He's holding there. He did a good run in red lane, 85.89. Third, Carlos Peniche, right behind Sebastian, 85.28. So they're almost tail to bumper. And we've got Dean John. He's holding his own there. First time on the track there. He's in a race. He's got 81.16. Fifth, James Mahan, 79.75. I think that's his first race too. And Russ Van Wyck, sixth, 77.79. And Dave McLaughlin in seventh with 76.32. He had that little out-of-body there experience with his car coming, his chassis and his body separating, and had one of the turn marshals trying to get it back together. Some have pins, some snap in. So I think the pin method is best. That way your body stays on. Kind of reminds me of HO slot cars. When you crash, the body comes off. All right, thank you for joining us here at the D3 Hardbody race in Motor City slot cars. Why is there no one in Detroit area? Well, looks like you're going to have to build the track. Build it and they will come.
Yellow one.
Kate's doing some paperwork. What's up, Kate?
Hi, everybody. I have a little race day payment tracker for all the people that like to race. I go around and I collect the fee to race, and I'm a very organized individual, so I'm just coming by to bother Mark to get this, so we can be in the know, be in the now.
That's right. Well, that's Kate, our other host with the most, or hostess with the mostest. There you go. Awesome. All right, we love Kate here. She brings some fun to the shop. And here we go. Next race starting, number 4 of 8. Off we go. All right, let's see what happens. Nick in black lane. Sebastian second in green lane. Carlos Peniche third in yellow. Dean John fourth in orange. 5th, James Mahan in red. 6th, Russ Van Wyck in blue. And 7th, Dave McLaughlin in purple lane. Let's see if he can make up some time here. So he's about 80 laps, and he is about 1 lap behind, maybe a little bit more than a lap, about a lap and a half behind 6th place. So let's see if he can make up some time here. He's just got to keep it in the slot. All right, good hard body racing. And thank you for joining us. Oh, goodness, that is a track call. Carnage. All right, got one on the bridge. Yep. Multiple crash there. Not sure if that was a track call or not.
Here we go.
Okay.
3, 2, 1, go.
All right, off we go. Making sure the track was clear. Somebody's under the bridge. All right. Yep. The dead zone.
Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go.
All right, back in the groove. Yep, under the bridge, definitely a track call. All right, so we got Nick Clapper in the lead, 102 laps. 3rd, Sebastian Moran, 97 laps. 3rd, Carlos Peniche, 96 laps. 4th, Dean John in orange with 93. 5th, James Mahan in red with 91. 6th, Russ Van Wyck in blue lane with 91. And 7th, David McLaughlin with 87 laps. So he's still a lap behind Russ Van Wyck there. Oh no, he's got some laps to make up. I don't know what happened. But Dave McLaughlin in purple, he's only got 90 laps, so something's going on there. I just saw him de-slot. All right, Dave, let's get it in gear, man. Get those laps back. Keep the car in the groove. All right, less than a minute to go. Nick Clapper holding the lead with 112 laps. 1st, 2nd, and 3rd, Nick. 1st, Sebastian. 2nd, 3rd, Carlos Peniche. All right, great day for slot car racing here. Got some warm weather here today. It's a little warm for my liking, but I came prepared. Got my water, my big jug of water, my Yeti. Less than 30 seconds. Less than 20 seconds. Nick is holding the lead. Good job, Nick. 120 laps coming up on. There's 120 laps for Nick. 10 seconds. Less than 10 seconds. All right, got some fast laps. And the end of stint. All right, good job. So the fastest lap on the track was Dean John with a 5:4.98. It's pretty good. All right, we've got a lane change. Got some tire cleaning and some braid juice. Cool the motor. Have a sip of soda or coffee or water. And paint the house. Well, maybe not paint the house. All All right.
Attention, 1 minute,
All right.
30 seconds.
Good racing here. So far, no one's had to step out of the race, so that's always a good thing. Don't want to have a DNF or a did not finish behind your name. All right, thanks for joining us here at Electric Dreams in El Segundo, California, the world's biggest slot car store. I can hear you, Marco. All right, Nick Clapper is moving to yellow lane. All right, almost ready to go into the next race. And Nick Clapper, his first place, 121.81, is moving to yellow lane.
Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go.
And off we go. Yeah, so, Sebastian grabbed Carlos's controller. Carlos ran back in. Yeah, it's a good thing Carlos came because Sebastian would have been running Carlos's car. It's the excitement. It's the excitement and the fun. You know, you get all into it. You're so focused, and you don't even know what lane you're in sometimes.
3, 2, 1, go.
I think the marshal didn't, on that track call, marshal didn't see it. That's okay. All right, we got Nick, first place, 128 laps. Second place, Sebastian Moran with 121 laps. Nick Clapper, 129 laps. All right, third, Carlos Peniche, 120 laps. So trying to catch up to Sebastian, closing the gap on him. Fourth place, Dean John, 118. Fifth place, James Mahan, 115. Sixth place, Russ Van Wyck, 115. And seventh, Dave McLaughlin, 109. So Russ Van Wyck is trying to catch up to James Mahan. It's the battle for fifth and sixth position. I think he just passed him. I think Russ just passed him. Let's see. So he would move to fifth place position.
It's not working.
You can go take one. All right, yeah, Russ Van Wyck moved into the fifth place position. Good job. All right, Nick Clapper's holding the lead, 138 laps. Sebastian Moran second, 131 laps. Third place, Carlos Peniche, 128 laps. Fourth place, Dean John, 126 laps. Fifth place, Russ Van Wyck in purple with 124 laps. Sixth place, James Mahan with 124 laps. And finally, seventh place, Dave McLaughlin in black lane with 118 laps. All right, this is race number 5. We've got 8 races. Less than 40 seconds to go. Good racing, good track conditions today. Less than 30 seconds to go. All right, less than 15 seconds. Less than 10 seconds. All right, that was the end of the race. So Nick Clapper is holding the lead, 152.43 laps. Sebastian's holding his second place with 144.14. Third place, Carlos Peniche with 139.65. Fourth, Dean John with 138.23. Fifth place, Russ Van Wyck, 134.91. Sixth place, James Mahan, 134.71. And seventh, David McLaughlin in Black Lane, who's coming out of Black Lane with 126.55. You are watching the D3 Hardbody race here at Electric Dreams in El Segundo, California, the world's biggest slot car store. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for spending your afternoon with us. And hopefully you're bunkered down and relaxed on this nice Saturday afternoon.
Attention, 1 minute left.
All right, this will be race number 6. So technically we have 3 more races, including this one.
30 seconds.
All right, less than 30 seconds. All right, here we go. Start of the next race.
3, 2, 1, go.
Okay, here we go. Oh, crash right there. Who's that? Red lane, purple. Oh. Oh boy. All right, somebody was watching the wrong car here. Yep. That was tough. Okay, Sebastian Wren watching the wrong car. There's 2 cars that have Coca-Cola, and he was watching the wrong one. Oh my goodness. Yep. All right, we're back at it. Here we go. All right, wow. Sebastian, that's probably going to cost him. We'll see. He's got 146 laps in second place. So third has got 143. So he's got a little bit of cushion, but that gained Carlos Peniche another lap. All right, he's back in the groove. All right, back at the race here. Okay, after that little mishap there, Nick Clapper is holding the lead. He's in orange lane. He's got 162 laps. Sebastian, that didn't cost him too much, but he did help Carlos Peniche close the gap. So Carlos Peniche has closed the gap from 4 laps down to about a lap. So he's in third place in white lane. All right, fourth place, Dean John holding that fourth place position with 150 laps, 151 now. Fifth place, Russ Van Wyck in black with 149. Sixth, James Mahan with 149 laps. And seventh, in yellow lane, David McLaughlin.
3, 2, 1, go.
All right, Sebastian was saying there's something wrong with the car. So he might have bent an axle or got out of alignment some of the gears. I don't know. Yeah, he hit the wall pretty hard.
Three, two, one, hit it.
All right, little track call there. We had a rider.
1 minute.
All right, back at it. Ooh, it's a hard hit over there. Was that Sebastian? Yeah, it was. He said something's wrong with his car. All right. All right, Nick Clapper driving a really good race today. Less than 30 seconds. He's got 177 laps, now 178. Sebastian is right behind him, still in second place with 164. Third, Carlos Peniche, 162. Fourth, Dean John, 162. Fifth, Russ Van Wyck, 161. Sixth, James Mahan, 161 laps. And seventh, David McLaughlin with 153 laps. Yeah, it's tough to catch up there once you lose a lot of laps, but just got to keep the car on the track. All right, we got a lane change now. And moving on, and hopefully everybody's watching the right car this time. Hey, thanks for joining us. This is Mark Natividad here, calling the shots live trackside from the D3 Hardbody race at Electric Dreams in El Segundo, California, the world's biggest slot car store.
Attention, 1 minute, 30 seconds.
All right, the cleaning shall commence. Checking the car. We've got Bob Ahuli over there helping out Sebastian. See if there's any major damage, but he did say his car wasn't running as well. So that is unfortunate, but that happens. It happens more than we could see sometimes. So that's another reason why I like to paint my cars so that nobody else has it. I dare you to paint another car that looks like mine. Well, you know, it is what it is, but you know, it's easy to get car confusion and follow another car and think it's yours. All right, here we go. We're about to begin race number 7. Here we go. All right, Nick Clapper, he moves over to white lane now. Again, great racing, Nick. Having a great race today. Another scratch build car from Nick. I remember when he was doing some testing here this past week. And yeah, the proof's in the pudding. Running very well. Driving a good clean race as well. Good job, Nick. Nick's from Long Beach. All right, so Nick's got 186 laps. He's our first place leader, followed by Sebastian Moran in black with 172. Third, Dean John. He moves up to third place from fourth place, so he's making up some laps there. Good job, Dean. His first race here. Fourth place, Carlos Peniche in red. Fifth place, Russ Van Wyck in yellow. Sixth, James Mahan in purple. And seventh, Dave McLaughlin in orange lane. All right, so again, another position change. Yeah, Carlos moves back from third. He was in third position. Now, Dean John moves up into that third place position. Russ Van Wyck moves up to the fourth place position. So pretty much Nick's pretty much got the race if he continues to drive well. Pretty much, I'm just definitely going to say he's going to win this one. And Sebastian, whether his car has got repaired or if he's adjusted it, he's still holding his second place. So, and he's watching the right car this time. So here's the lap count. Nick is coming up on 200 laps, so he'll be at 199. There it is. Second place, Sebastian Moran in black lane with 182. Third place, Dean John in green with 182. Fourth place, Ryder. All right, called that Ryder. You probably heard me slam the stop button. Boy, do we have a stop button here. Where was I? All right, Russ is in fourth in yellow, 181. Fifth, James Mahan in purple, 181. So those two are very close, fourth and fifth. So we got James Mahan. Looks like James passed him there. All right, big crash on the donut here. Track call, one on the bridge. All right. Wow, you can hear it, and the hits just keep on coming. Wow. All right, let's see where we were. So Russ and James are pretty close. Let's see if James can pass Russ. So James, there you go. He just did. So James actually moves up to third place with 184. But Russ Van Wyck's right behind him. So those two are neck and neck. So watch yellow, watch purple. Good race. Very close. But Dean John moves back to fifth place position with 186. He was holding that fourth place for a long time. Struggling in that green lane. He's trying to get it done here. We got about 15 seconds left for the race. All right, a lot of position changes here, but Nick is holding the lead with 209. Sebastian, 192. Russ Van Wyck moves up into third with 190. Fourth place, Dean John with 190. Fifth place, James Mahan with 190. Wow, so a lot of people on the same lap. So we have third, fourth, and fifth place all in the same lap within hundredths of a tenth within each other. All right, wow. So here's third, fourth, and fifth. So Russ Van Wyck, 190.669. All right, so Dean John, fourth place. So technically he's in front with 190.51. And then James Mahan technically in front of all of them with 190.08. But that's going to change here. That's going to change a little bit. All right, who's moving where? So Nick is going to finish up in red lane. All right, so again, he's been driving really well. I wouldn't be surprised if he didn't drive this lane just as well. He's been driving all morning. And then Sebastian Moran, he is moving into yellow lane. So he's our second place with 193.69. Russ Van Wyck third, fourth Dean John, fifth. James Mahan sixth. Carlos Paniche, he moves way back there. He was third about a race ago, but I don't know. It's hard to see what's going on and with the track call and watching the leaderboard and commentating. So doing the best I can with what I got. All right, Dave McLaughlin just didn't seem to catch up, but he's doing his best, trying to stay in there. And he's got 179.58. And he's moving over to... Is he moving to purple? No, he's moving to white. There we go. Nobody's in purple. All right, here we go. This is the first heat race and the last race of the heat. Race 8 of 8.
3, 2, 1, power.
All right, let's see if Nick can hold his lead there. All right, again, he's been driving exceptional today. Really great drive today, Nick. Good job. I have to go back and watch just the cars. Trying to get an overview. Good fast hands by Mike Tips over there. Wow, he was on it. He's watching his section. There you go. That's some good marshalling, Mike Tips. Again, I want to say a special thank you. Special thank you to Mike Tips for building a car for me.
3, 2, 1, power. Track call.
He said hold. Let's go.
3, 2, 1, go.
What's that?
+1 on orange.
You got it. Let me find the mouse here.
Let's wait for Russell, but the line gets rushed off the track. Russell, we're gonna give it the +1 lap here.
Okay, coming. +1 on orange.
Orange. Close the wheel.
There we go. Okay.
3, 2, 1,
All right. Didn't get his lap counted, so we had to do a manual lap correction. And we are running Lap Master for those of you who are wondering what a lap timing program we're using. All right, last race. I think Nick is going to finish this race really well. Again, great racing today, Nick. Good job. All right, so Nick is finishing in red.
3,
Another track call.
1, go.
Wow, a lot of boo-boos here. Wow, a lot of cars going off. I don't know what is going on here. That was Dave McLaughlin. All right, Nick making an adjustment. I think someone hit his car. Let's go, Tim. All right. All right, Nick was saying maybe something was out in his chassis, his body and chassis. But this is it, only about 1 minute and 33 left to go. All right, what's up, Jason? Jason Comedina, my slot car buddy, my digital racing slot car buddy, and my painting mentor. What's happening? Glad you can join us here, Jason. Ryder?
3, 2, 1, go.
All right, little nerves going on here in that last race. All right, Nick is holding his own. All right, less than 1 minute to go. All right, and Nick Clapper is going to finish the race in first place. He's got 230 laps. Wow, second place, Sebastian Moran.
Here we go. 3, 2, 1, power.
All right, James Mahan keeping it cool, moving up into third place with all the mishaps. So he comes from back there in sixth place. So good job, James. First race on the track with these guys. Awesome. I'll see you on the track next time. I'm coming for you. We'll see. I still need a controller. I got to get a DeFalco. Tried and true. I'm a DeFalco guy. What's up, Jim DeFalco, if you're listening? All right. 18 seconds left here. All right, again, thanks for joining us. Thanks for taking this afternoon to join us for some D3 hardbody racing here at Electric Dreams in El Segundo, California, the world's biggest slot car store. Less than 10 seconds. And that's going to do it for this race, and we're going to have a big race of big grid next one. A lot of good racers coming up in the next one, so stay tuned. And that's the end of the race. Congratulations, Nick Clapper. That was an overwhelming. Stayed on the track, kept it cool. Great driving from Nick Clapper. Good job. All right, so this is the official here. Nick Clapper, first place, the winner with 238.15. Second place, Sebastian Moran, came back from all those little mishaps with 223.89. Third place, James Mahan, good job coming up from those rear positions with 218.12. Dean John, he held his fourth place. Good job for your first race, buddy. And I'm sure it won't be your last with 218 laps. Russ Van Wyck, fifth place with 215.03. Carlos Paniche had it. He had it there in the beginning there, but moved back to sixth place with 214.87. And Dave McLaughlin finally with that big mishap that he had with his body coming out, seventh place with 205.52. So everybody made 200 laps there. So all in all, I think that's a good day. All right, I'm going to call it a good day, that's for sure. All right. That was a great race. The end of the race. All right, great racing. Nick Clapper to finish the race with 238.15. Good job, kept it cool. Second place, Sebastian, even with all the mishaps, kept it into 223.89. Second, James Mahan, good job. First race with this group of guys. Third place, 218.12. Fourth place, Dean John, first time on the track as well. Good job, I'm sure it won't be your last time. 218 laps. Fifth place, Russ Van Wyck, finishing fifth, 215.03. Sixth place, Carlos Paniche, 214.87. And Dave McLaughlin, seventh, 205.52. All right, we need Keith Tanaka, Tim Fleener, Mike Sheridan, Bob Bahuli, Mike Tips, and Bruce Fry. All right, next race. Well, that was a good one. All right, we got the fast guys coming up. Keith Tanaka, Mike Mike Sheridan, Mike Tips, Bruce Fry. All right, I'm going to go down and talk to Nick. Don't think we have a camera, but I'll go see if I can find him here. All right, looking for Mr. Nick Clapper. Again, great job, Nick Clapper, taking that first place position. All right, Mr. James Mahan. Good race, man. You were back there, and then you came up from fifth and sixth. How was it out there on the track?
Nervous. No, I just kept. What I tried to do was keep it in. That's all. That's all I did. Just keep it in. And Tim said, "Turn it down, turn it down," and it worked for me. So.
All right.
Good.
Well, good job your first race, and I'm sure it won't be your last either.
Oh yeah.
Yep. I'll be on the track there soon. So now that I have a car, so.
This is the
Yep.
fun part.
Yep. All right. That was Jason. Mr. Clapper, come on over here, man. Dude, great race today.
Thanks.
How'd it go?
It went good. It was smooth. Yeah.
Yep. You kept it in. You stayed cool in all the lanes. You're just, cool hand Luke on the track today.
I was trying my best, avoiding a bunch of accidents and doing my best.
Yep. Let's move over here a little bit here so everybody can see you. So great looking car. It was very visible.
Yeah, I try.
Yeah.
Make it stand out a little different. It's definitely a field of orange cars. So.
Yep. Well, good choice for color and good racing today. You finished first place. Good job.
Thank you.
All right, Nick Clapper. Thank you, Nick. All right. We're gearing up for our next race. We're putting all the names in the computer. All right, so for our next race, we've got Keith Tanaka, Tim Fleener, Mike Sheridan, Baba Hooley, Mike Tips, Jim Wiseman, Bruce Fry, and Tim Herrera. We got a full track. We got a full grid. There's going to be some exciting racing going on with 8 lanes of racing excitement. All right, calling the drivers, making sure we have turn marshals. We'll get a mic.
You guys gonna have a 1 minute warm up, so you need to line up the car now. Finish your here on this guy.
All right, getting set up. Probably have a little bit of practice for a minute or two. And we'll get the racing going. Again, thanks for joining us here at Electric Dreams for the D3 Hardbody Racing, or the D3 Hardbody Enduro, we call it. Hey, Slot Car Dude is up there. What's up? How's it going? Slot Car Dude 68. All right, good evening to you. How's it going? Glad you can join us here on the live stream for the 124 scale D3 Hardbody Racing. Right. All right, here come the drivers. All right, we've got Keith Tanaka in red, Team Fleenor in white, Mike Sheridan in green, Baba Hooley in orange, Mike Tips in blue, Jim Wiseman in yellow, Bruce Fry in purple, and Tim Herrera in black lane. All right, calling all cars, calling all cars. Right, Keith Tanaka's in red. He's hooked up. Tim Fleener is hooked up. Mike Sheridan is hooking up in green. Baba Hooley's hooked up in orange. Mike Tips hooked up in blue. Jim Wiseman hooked up in yellow. And Bruce Fry hooked up in purple. And I see black lane there as well. That's Tim Herrera. He's already hooked up. All right, it's going to be a great race. A lot of fast drivers on the grid today. Mike Tips, always great cars for Mike Tips. Good racer, great cars. And I think I'm officially sponsored by Tips Racing Incorporated. Thank you again, Mr. Tips, my sponsor for for building a nice chassis for me so that I can start to enjoy some of this racing with these guys. But I can't beat him with his own car. That's not allowed. That's uncouth. Oh my goodness! Could you imagine? No, I'm sure. I don't think I'll be at the level of these guys. I just hit start, Marco. Okay. Oh yeah, got it. Thank you. I see it. Okay. All right, we are warming up. All right, some guys are warming up, some guys are not. I guess they're already warm because it's warm in here. I actually close that back door there too because the heat's coming in on the track. Thirty 30 seconds. All right, Keith Tanaka's in red, Tim Fleener in white, Mike Sheridan in green, Baba Hooley in orange, Mike Tips in blue, Jim Wiseman in yellow, Bruce Fry in purple, and Tim Herrera in black lane. So, I'm looking for fast laps on the track, but I don't think that counted. I do see in the last race a 4.5, but I think that was a track thing, track call, or a lap got counted for him, which was added. But fast time on the track looks like it's a 5.8, and that was Nick Clapper.
The track is hot.
That's a good idea. All right, here we go. Let me get a few pictures here for the record. And once we get the pictures here, we're going hot. For the live D3 Hardbody Racing here at Electric Dreams in El Segundo, California, the world's biggest slot car store. Got to wait for Keith to get his pictures and at least get back in the position so he could race. Wouldn't be fair to start the race now. Nice looking grid out there. All Group C cars. Okay, here we go. Wait, hold on. Sorry.
Okay, so then it goes.
Yeah, okay.
The truck is hot. Mark is gonna start it.
So don't go until.
Okay.
Drivers ready. Here we go.
3, 2, 1, hit it.
And off we go. Great start. No crashes on the first lap. Good group of racers. Right. Oh, I spoke too soon. Out someone goes. Who's that? Bruce Fry. Is that Bruce? No, who's that? Oh, that one, green lane. That's Mike Sheridan. All right. Okay. Let me take a minute here for the cars to spread out a little bit. All right, but Tim Herrera in black lane is taking the lead here, looks like. Bruce Fry's behind him in purple. Jim Wiseman third in yellow. Mike Tips fourth in blue. Fifth, Keith Tanaka in red. Sixth, Baba Hooley in orange. Seventh, Tim Fleener. Actually, sorry, seventh. Mike Sheridan moves to seventh. Tim Fleener to 8 in white lane. Well, that was a big hit. Saw some pieces come out of that. Somebody lost the front of the car. Should be good. Okay, out goes Tim Fleener. Okay, Tim Fleener just walked off there. His car hit the wall in pieces, so All right. Back to the race. Tim Herrera in the lead in black lane, followed by Bruce Fry in purple. Third, Jim Wiseman, yellow.
3, 2, 1, hit it.
Okay, track call there, big one. All right, Jim Wiseman moves to third. Mike Tips fourth. Fifth, Keith Tanaka in red. Sixth, Baba Hooley. Seventh, Mike Sheridan.
3, 2, 1, go.
All right, first race, second heat. All right, good hard body racing here today. All right, we've got Tim Herrera with 23 laps, Bruce Fry with 22, Jim Wiseman with 22, Mike Tips with 21 laps. All right, Tim Herrera starting that fast black lane. Trying to put some distance out between him and Jim Wiseman in yellow. So they got about 2 laps between first and second. Second and third, looks like they're on the same lap, but Bruce Fry is right behind Jim Wiseman. Bruce Fry's in purple, Jim Wiseman's in yellow. Now let's see if Bruce can make the pass here. Fourth place, Mike Tips in blue. Fifth place, Keith Tanaka in red. Sixth place, Baba Hooley in orange. Seventh, Mike Sheridan in green lane.
Please change lanes.
All right, changing lanes, 2 minutes. All right, Tim Herrera in the lead with 34.78 laps. Tim Herrera's moving to yellow. Jim Wiseman trying to close that gap there, a couple laps behind him with 32.28. He's moving to orange lane. Third, Bruce Fry, 32.14. Bruce is moving to black lane. Fourth, Mike Tips with 31.56. He is moving to purple. Fifth place, Keith Tanaka with 30.65. He is moving to green lane. Sixth place, Baba Hooley in orange with 27.69. He is moving to white lane. And finally, Mike Sheridan, seventh place with 26.51. He is moving to blue lane.
Attention.
All right.
1 minute left.
So we had one driver step out. So now we have 7 on the track. All right, thanks for joining us here. Live for the D3 Hardbody race at Electric Dreams in El Segundo, California, the world's biggest lot car store. Kate's here, what's up?
Hey, Mark. How's everybody doing right now? We have 30 seconds left. There we go, thank you. 30 seconds left until the third heat or third stint?
Second race.
Second of the second race. And it looks like we have Tim in first and Jim Wiseman in second. And who's in third? Bruce Fry. Very nice. It's very exciting. Any insane track calls when I was gone?
No, not really.
7 seconds.
Yeah, we had somebody walk out, and that was, I think, Tim Fleener had a big hit in his car, so he decided to not race. All right, well, here we go. Back to the race.
Bye, guys.
All right, thanks, Kate. See you soon. Kate's our hostess with the mostest. All right, so Tim Herrera's in yellow. Now let's watch yellow, but Jim Wiseman's trying to come up on him, but Tim is putting some laps on him there. So Tim Herrera with 38 laps, Jim Wiseman with 35, soon to be 36 laps. So Tim gained some laps there in that black lane the first race. So again, he's in yellow. Jim Wiseman's in orange, 37 laps. Mike Tips moves up to third now with 37 laps. Go Mike, go Mike. My sponsor. Yeah. All right. So Mike Tips with 39 laps now. Third place, Bruce Fry with 38 laps. In fourth place, fifth place, Keith Tanaka with 39 laps. Sixth place, Baba Hooley in white lane with 35. And seventh, Mike Sheridan with 35 laps in blue lane. Right, great racing. A lot of veteran drivers on the track. I think all these guys are pretty much veterans. So usually with the veterans, we don't see a lot of offs, a lot of boo-boos on the track, but it happens. Yep. All right, we have a naked car on the track. Streaker, streaker. All right, that's track call. We had the body and the chassis in two different lanes. That's 2 laps instead of 1. No, not really. Okay, here we go.
3, 2, 1, go.
All right, we're back at it. All right. Good racing, these guys. They all know this track very well. Tim Herrera holding the lead with 52 laps. Mike Tibbs moves up to second place, 49 laps. All right, trying to close the gap on Tim Herrera. So about 3 laps between first and second right there. So Tim just hit 54. Mike just hit 51. So yeah, 3 laps behind. All right, great driving from Mike. Purple lane. Great driving with Tim in the yellow lane. Jim Wiseman's trying to keep it tight. But here comes Keith Tanaka making the charge. So we got 54 laps for Keith, for Jim Wiseman, and for Bruce Fry. There's going to be a position change here. So Jim Wiseman, 3rd place. Bruce Fry, 4th place. Keith Tanaka, 5th place. All right, went back in. His car fell off and fell back in. All right, that's good. All right, fast hands there by Dean. Good spot in Dean. Good marshalling. Okay, here we go.
3,
Right, back at it.
2, 1, hit it.
+1 on yellow.
Kid, how's it going? Really? Okay.
Okay, so Keith Tanaka steps out of the race for now. All right, he's just gave an order to turn the power back on, so back on we went. All right, it looks like he might have knocked something loose. He's seen the soldering iron heating up over there. So probably knocked something loose there. Oh, that happens. All right, so Tim Herrera is in 1st place, and Mike Tips moves up to that 2nd place position in purple. All right, good job, Mike. Good driving. All right, he's coming for that 1st place, so we got about 4 laps between 1st and 2nd. 3rd place, Jim Wiseman now in 62.90. 4th place, Bruce Fry with 62.15. 5th, Keith Tanaka with 58.99. 6th, Baba Hooley with 57.47. And Mike Sheridan with 56.92. You are watching live the D3 Hardbody Enduro race here at Electric Dreams in El Segundo, California, the world's biggest lot car store. All right, let's see what Keith is doing. Definitely got the soldering iron on over there. Trying to fix some loose solder. He's got a butane torch soldering iron. That'll heat up fast. All right. Things happen. It's usually good to have a backup car too. Right. 30 seconds. All right, I paused the yellow flag there to give Keith a little bit more time to do what he's got to do so he can get back in the race. All right, I think he's done it. Okay. I think he had a loose soldering connection on his lead to the guide to the braids. All right. Again, thanks for being patient. I paused the, yeah.
Okay, guys, Mark follows the interval, so watch the 13 seconds over there, and let's go from there. Yeah, no, when it gets to say go. Yeah, okay, 3, 2, 1,
Here we
go.
go. 3, 2, 1, go.
All right, there we go. All right, we're back. I paused it, but you know the way the software works, sometimes it doesn't always. I think the track was hot there for a minute. Had a few people hit their controllers, but Keith Tanaka's back in the race. All right, Tim Herrera is our leader. He's in orange, 71 laps. Mike Tips in black with 69. See if he can close the gap there in that black lane. 3-minute heats. All right, Tim Herrera with 76 laps. Mike Tips with 73, so there's still 3 laps between them, first and second. Third, Jim Wiseman, 71 laps. Fourth, Bruce Fry, 71 laps. So they're close to each other, so let's see if Bruce Fry can get his third place back from Jim Wiseman. So a good race going on between yellow and white. So let's see who gets to 74 first. 74 for Bruce, 74 for Jim, so I think Bruce Fry moves back up into that third place position. And Jim Wiseman, oh, no, Jim Wiseman says, wait, no, you don't. He moves back to the third place position. So it's a good shootout between those two. Wow. Yep, Jim Wiseman, not today, buddy. Wow, that's great racing. No crashing. Hopefully I didn't speak too soon. All right, great racing between Bruce Fry and Jim Wiseman. So yellow and white. Awesome. I love it when it gets close like that. All right, so 5th place, Mike Sheridan in purple. 6th, Baba Hooley in red. And 7th now is Keith Tanaka moves back there with his some car issues. Less than a minute left. And 40 seconds right there. Tim Herrera still in the lead with 93 laps. Second, Mike Tips in black with 92. So now there's 2 laps between first and second. So Mike is closing the gap there in black lane. See if he can get close to him. We'll see. All right, good race between first and second. Third, Bruce Fry with 90. Bruce Fry moves back into his third place position. Jim Wiseman moves back to 4th place. All right, we're back. A little under the bridge there. It's definitely a track call. All right, that was the end of the stint. You got 2 minutes. All right, and here is the standing so far. We have Tim Herrera in first place with 100.02. Second place, Mike Tips, 98.96. Third place, Bruce Fry, 93.41. Jim Wiseman, 4th, 92.28. 5th, Mike Sheridan, 87.59. Sixth, Babahuli, 86.27. Seventh, Keith Tanaka with 58 laps.
Attention, 1 minute, 30 seconds.
All right, so this will be the race number 4 of this heat. So we're almost through the middle of this here. Thanks for staying in with us there. We got Kate on the chat, Jason Comadina on the chat. Slot Car Dude 68's on the chat. Thanks for hanging out with us.
1 minute left.
Motor City, I think you're still there. Motor City Slot Cars. Moondoggy, I think he's still here too. All right, great day to slot car race here. Nice weather we're having. It's definitely, I don't know if it got 80 degrees yet, but let me check. It's getting close. Yep, we've got 82 right now in El Segundo.
30 seconds.
All right, not too shabby for those who are in the East Coast. Yep, definitely good today here. Good track conditions today here. Nice and warm. Good grip. What's up, Chuck?
When you get a chance, when you catch me.
All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, and here we go.
2, 1, power.
All right, off we go. All right, Mike Tips in second with 99. All right, Mike Sheridan, I think he had his car in the wrong lane. He had it in purple. Yep. Should be in black. All right. I think we're good. Okay, here we go. All right, Mike Sheridan's back in the groove here. I think he had his car sitting in purple lane. And there's nobody in purple lane right now. Well, there's not supposed to be anybody in purple. Yep, and somebody sit out here. Hey, isn't Keith supposed to be in purple lane? Think you're supposed to be in purple lane, Keith. Hold up. Keith, you're supposed to be in purple lane.
So give him 9 laps. Wait, yeah, give him 9 point.
Keith, I'll give you 9.
He's doing flaters, so 9 laps. He missed the whole way. Well, it's counted.
Mike Sheridan was just sitting
It was counting Tim, yeah.
on purple, so maybe give him a. No, I never moved. Yeah, he never moved. No, he should have been on black. And the controller was across the black.
So Keith, I'll get +9.
Keith plus 9, Mike. 9.690. I should be plus. Happy birthday, Mike.
All right, that was a lot of money at the casino. Okay, here we go.
Here we go. 3,
All right, making some adjustments here. So Keith Tanaka was running in the blue lane, and I noticed that. I'm like, wait a minute. There we go. Yeah, because Tim Fleenor was absent. So, okay, a lot of stuff. You know, just those little things. It's easy to mistake where you are, but I noticed it, and I'm like, wait a minute, something's not right with this picture. All right, so Mike Tips, in the midst of all that, he takes the lead now with 113 laps, followed by Tim Herrera with 113. So it looks like he just passed him. Mike with 114, and now Tim with 114. All right, good marshaling there by Mr. James Mahan. All right, had to give Keith Tanaka 9 laps because he was running in Tim Fleener's lane. All right, so Mike Tips is our leader, 119. Tim Herrera second, 118. Third, Bruce Fry with 113. Fourth, Jim Wiseman with 111. Fifth, Mike Sheridan, 107. Sixth, Baba Hooley, 107. Seventh, Keith Tanaka with 81. All right, race number 4. So after this race, we're pretty much halfway through. Again, thanks for joining us here at Electric Dreams for the D3 Hardbody race. Live from El Segundo, California, we are Electric Dreams, the world's biggest slot car store. Great to be here. Great to be back in the commentator booth here, calling the shots for you guys. I'm not going to say there's nothing better I'd like to do on a Saturday, but this is definitely up there with fun. So nice outside, you just want to be outside today. All right, Mike Tips, he's holding it, so Ryder. Okay.
3, 2, 1, go.
All right, good job, Mike Tips. Keeping it cool, keeping it in the slot as always. All right, that was the end there. So here are the standings so far. Mike Tips is our leader with 131.39. And then we got Tim Herrera second place with 128.82. Third place, Bruce Fry with 122.73. Fourth place, Jim Wiseman, 120.42. Fifth place, Mike Sheridan with 116.71. Sixth place, Bob Ahuli with 115.43. And seventh, Keith Tanaka with 90.80.
1 minute, 30 seconds. Attention, 1 minute left.
All right, less than a minute. This is race number 5. So we have race 5, 6, 7, and 8. That's 4 races. All right. Less than 30 seconds. Right, here we go. Make sure everybody's in the right spot now. All right, so Mike Tips is moving to orange lane.
2, 1, power.
All right, off we go. All right, so fast lap on the track there. Mike Tips in black lane with a 5.088. Good job. Good racing there, Mike. All right, Mike Tips is our leader with 135. Second place, Tim Herrera in red with 132. Third, Bruce Fry with 127. Fourth, Jim Wiseman, 125. Fifth, Mike Sheridan, 122. Sixth, Baba Hooley, 121. Seventh, Keith Tanaka, 97. All right, so they're getting settled back in here. All right, here we go. Okay, we are back.
Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go.
All right, that was Tim Herrera. Our second place came out there. Let's see if Mike Tips took advantage of that and get a little bit more distance on him. So yeah, there's 4 laps now between first and second. All right, Tim Herrera, another adjustment with the body and chassis. Yeah, you know, these cars can be fragile at times, especially if you're hitting hard. And there are larger cars, so greater mass times acceleration. All right, but Mike Tips is holding the lead there with 148. Second place, Tim Herrera, 143. Third place, Bruce Fry with 140, so 3 laps between third and second. Yep, 3 laps between third and second. Jim Wiseman, fourth. He's got a lap between him and third place, so about 1 lap. Jim Wiseman, 1 lap behind Bruce Fry in third, so let's see if Jim can make the move here on Bruce. Take that third place position from him. So good close racing between fourth and third. Or I should say, fourth, Jim Wiseman in green, and Bruce Fry third in white lane. All right, fifth, Mike Sheridan. He is 142 laps. Sixth, Bob Ahuli, 141. And seventh, Keith Tanaka with 119. Less than 30 seconds to go. Good fast hands there. James Mahan. Great turn marshaling, James. Fast hands, fast hands. I try to be fast too. All right, that was the end of stint there. All right, here's the standings. So Mike Tips is our leader with 162. Second place, Tim Herrera with 155.20. Third place, Bruce Fry with 151.74. Fourth, Jim Wiseman with 149.82. Fifth, Mike Sheridan with 148. Sixth, Bob Ahuli with 146.92. And seventh, Keith Tanaka with 125.
Attention, 1 minute, 30 seconds.
All right, we got Silent Tim on from Think Scale Electric. What's up, Tim? How you doing, my brother? My brother from another mother. It's been a minute here since I saw you, but soon we shall meet. There will be another Nationals this year. Yes. Let the Chewits commence. All right, great to see you, Silent Tim. All right, less than 40 seconds. Less than 30 seconds. $15 seconds. All right, Mike Tips is going to white lane. He's first place. Second place, Tim Herrera is going to green lane. All right, here we go. Off we go. Good start. No crashes yet. It's always good. Oh, spoke too soon. No track right there. Oh, yep, out of body. All right, that was Tim Herrera in green lane. He came out again. All right, wait till he gets back in position. Give him a couple seconds. All right, here we go.
3, 2, 1, power.
All right, off we go. All right, got a great view of the track from here. Overwatch, I call it. That was Orange Lane came out. All right, Nick Clapper, who came out over there. Ryder, it's Red Lane. All right, we had a rider. Yep, had a rider. And that was Bruce Fry coming out there. Give him a second there. Okay, I'm going to give Bruce Fry a few seconds, see if he can get his car back again. We gave Keith a minute here, so let's give Bruce some time. And thank you for joining us here at the D3 Hardbody race. This is race number 6 of 8. We're kind of just started about 30 seconds into the race here. And Bruce Fry in that red lane had a rider, jumped on somebody else's lane. They were giving it full gun, and right into the wall he went. And lost a bit of his front nose on his Denso Toyota. All right, I think his braid might have popped out too. Let's hope he can get it back in the swing of things and give him a second. He's going to get his pins back in, and we'll resume this in a second or two here. Bruce, you coming back in? Okay. Okay. All right. Bruce has repaired it. Got a big chunk of that front of his Toyota. Okay, here we go.
3, 2, 1, power.
All right, we are back running again. Ryder again. Ryder again. Okay. Off we go again. All right. Mike Tips again in white lane. He's our leader with 170. Tim Herrera in green with 160.08. All right. Tim's bodies is coming out a lot from that chassis. He's got a side clip system that gets holding well. But he's still in second place, so he's not out of it just yet. Bruce Fry is right by him with 160. Here we go.
3, 2, 1, hit it.
All right, so again, going back to the beginning of this, our leader is Mike Tips in white lane with 172. Second, Tim Herrera in green with 164. Third, Bruce Fry in red with 162. Fourth, Jim Wiseman in blue with 161. Fifth, Baba Hooley in purple with 159. Sixth, Mike Sheridan in orange with 158. And seventh, Keith Tanaka in yellow with 140 laps. All right, good fast hands over there by Sebastian Moran. All right. All right, we got to finish this one out. Then we'll be definitely more than halfway through. Oh, who just came out? That was blue lane. Jim Wiseman. All right, great racing here today. Got 15 racers there. We had a couple of DNFs. That was a rider, so definitely a track call. So typically I'll keep my hand on the button here, or if I see it, I will hit it before they say track. So a lot of multitasking here today. That's what makes it fun and interesting. It's great to be here with you guys. This is Mark Natividad, your host with the most, calling the shots live trackside here at the D3 Hardbody race at Electric Dreams in El Segundo, California, the world's biggest slot car store. I do mean big. It's big. It's really big. How big is big? Really big. Really big, really big. There you go, that was my big voice. All right, less than 13 seconds here. And Mike Tips is holding the lead, coming up there on 192 laps, most likely. Maybe 193. Let's see if he can make it. Maybe. And that's going to do it. No, he doesn't make the 193, but he is our leader with 192.82. Tim Herrera, he's definitely fallen back off that lead there, but still in second place with 185.15. Third, Bruce Fry trying to make up some time for the time he lost here. 179.82 in third place. Fourth place, Jim Wiseman, 179.67. So Jim is making a charge here for his third place position back. It's going to be an interesting race. Let's see. Bruce is going to green lane, and Jim Wiseman is going to purple lane. So we want to take a look at this race between blue and purple. No, sorry, green and purple. Yeah, there we go. So Bruce Fry, third, Jim Wiseman, fourth. And the rest is as follows, Jim. Let's see, no, not Jim, sorry. Bob Hooley, fifth place, 179.25. Sixth place, Mike Sheridan, 176.39. Seventh, Keith Tanaka with 158.34.
Attention, 1 minute left.
Great. 2 races left, this one and the next one. This one's all about laps here, so we'll see. So let's see, fastest time on the track today still so far with Mike Tips taking that fast time on black lane with 5.088.
30 seconds.
All right, less than 10 seconds. Race number 7.
Three, two, one, go.
And here we go. All right, looks like Jim Wiseman in purple got a late start. All right, so Mike Tips is in that red lane. Oh, out he goes. I just said it. Hope that didn't make him fall out, but still got the lead, buddy. There we go. Just getting adjusted to the red lane. Great driving by Mike Tips, as always. It's fun to watch Mike race. And Mike, thank you for the wonderful chassis that you built.
Here we go. 3, 2, 1, hit it.
We'll be giving that car some TLC on the body. See what I can do with it. The decals are already going through my mind. All right, Mike Tips, our leader, 202 laps. Tim Herrera on 195 laps. Third, Bob Hooley moves up to third with 190 laps. Fourth, Bruce Fry with 191. Fifth, Jim Wiseman with 191. Sixth, Mike Sheridan with 188. And seventh, Keith Tanaka with 172. And now 173. Right, track call. All right, blue lane's back on. Here we go.
3, 2, 1, go.
Russ Van Wyck to the rescue over there, and Marshall spot number 2. All right. And it looks like Baba Hooley is running Nick Clapper's car with the pink, fluorescent pink, the very visible car. All right, less than a minute to go. Race number 7 is almost done. And one more race after this, and we'll see who comes out with the victory here today for the D3 Hardbody Enduro Race at Electric Dreams in El Segundo, California. All right, less than 30 seconds. Mike Tips holding the lead now, still with 219 laps. Second, Tim Herrera, 213. Third, Baba Hooley, 208. Fourth, Bruce Fry, 207. Fifth, Jim Wiseman, 207. Sixth, Mike Sheridan, 203. Seventh, Keith Tanaka, 189. All right, that was the end of stint. All right, one more race. Let's see. Mike Tips is looking pretty good here for this one. So he is our leader with 222.74. Tim Herrera second with 217.11. Third, Baba Hooley, 211.82. Fourth, Bruce Fry, 210.13. Fifth, Jim Wiseman, 210.07. Sixth, Mike Sheridan, 205.46. And Keith Tanaka, seventh with 191.37. All right, thanks for spending your afternoon with us here in Electric Dreams for the D3 Hardbody Enduro Race. It's been a nice afternoon, very warm. Good track conditions. Not too many boo-boos on the track today. A couple people had to bow out for the race, but a few people did come back in. So all in all, we had a good grid. We still had 15 racers today here. A couple of new guys on the track today as well, having some fun. Because for me, that's what it's all about. All right, if you have not been to Electric Dreams, you should come on down and check it out. We have every scale of slot car from 164 all the way up to 124th scale. We have cars for everybody. If you're a car person, we definitely have a car for you here. My goodness. And if you do come in, I will be happy to give you a personal tour. I will take you back in the warehouse. If you get lost, we'll come looking for you in 3 days. See how far the rabbit hole really goes. All right, last race here.
3, 2, 1, power.
All right, had a backwards racer there. Okay, here we go.
3, 2, 1, go.
All right, we're off and running. This is it. This is going to determine who is our winner. Mike Tips is looking really good right now. 207 on his lap. Oh, sorry, not 207. That's actually Mike Sheridan. The other Mike, Mike Tips with 227. He's in green lane. He's going to finish it out. And Tim Herrera, a pretty good gap. 5 laps gap. 5 laps gap between first and second.
3, 2, 1.
All right, Baba Hooley's third with 218. Fourth, Jim Wiseman, 216. Fifth, Bruce Fry, 216. Sixth, Mike Sheridan, 211. Seventh, Keith Tanaka, 198. All right, just heard a fast lap. All right, great racing today. A lot of these guys are veterans. They know this track. They've been on this track, and they love the track. Good race today. Good turnout today. 15 drivers total today for the hard body race. Yeah, come on down and join us. We needed one more for today. That would have given us two heats of 8 drivers. There's a rider. Hey, no drafting. No drafting. +1 on green. You got it.
Thank you. 3, 2, 1.
All right, that's a +1 on green for Mike Tips. All right, we got you, Mike. I got you. Less than a minute to go. All right, good fast hands there. Mike with the self-spot, Mike Sheridan. It's great. Sometimes it just happens that way. My favorite is when you pop out and pop back in. All right, Mike Tips, 247. Tim Herrera, 244, second place. Baba Hooley, 237, third place. Jim Wiseman, 236, fourth place. Less than 30 seconds. All right, Mike Tips is going to finish on top, as always. Great racing, Mike. That's a track right there. Behind. Here we go.
3, 2, 1, go.
15 seconds.
10 seconds.
5 seconds. Mike Tips, good job. All right, that was the end of the race. Great racing. Great racing. Mike Tips, 254.01 to finish as the winner of the race. And Tim Herrera, a good battle, good back and forth between those two, but he was close, 251.14. And Baba Hooley moved back from that third and fourth and fifth position all the way to third place for 243.76 to finish the race. Jim Wiseman was keeping it cool on the track there. He finished with 241.81. Fifth place, Bruce Fry, even after that little nose incident, 239.73. Sixth place, Mike Sheridan, 232. And seventh place, Keith Tanaka with 221.48. All right, what a great day of racing. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for hanging out with us here and bringing the racing excitement. And we're going to go and talk to some of these racers here. All right, we're going to kind of waiting for our camera guy to come over. And in the interim of this, there's Chuck. How's it going, Chuck?
Good, good.
You have a good day today?
No.
Well, Chuck didn't race today. And Mike, great race. Great race.
Thank you, thank you.
All right, we're gonna move over here. All right. Yep.
No, this car.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, like 183. My car's ahead.
Okay, where's the camera? Oh, okay. All right, we're checking out the camera views here. Yep. All right, hey, Mike Sheridan, come on over here. Mike Tips. No, yeah, the other Mike. All right. The other mic. I got 2 mics here.
What's up?
Come on over here. Actually, 3 mics with this one.
Oh.
See the camera right there?
Okay.
All right. Great racing today, Mike Tips.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
And you kept it cool out there, and you were just kind of pacing the race there.
Yeah.
And you're always a good racer. You have great cars. And again, I just thank you so much for the building me a chassis, and so I can join you guys. And again, I'm not allowed to beat you with your car.
Well, if you beat me with my car, that's fine with me, man. Yeah.
So how was the racing out there today?
Fine. I was struggling at first. I dropped all the way down to fourth after the first 2 heats, and car was really, really loose. I slid my back weight off, and he took off. It had a lot of traction, and I was able to make up time. It went okay after that.
All right, great adjustment. Always great to see you, Mike, and it's good to see you on the track. And thank you so much.
Oh, no
all right, God
problem,
bless
no
you, my
problem.
brother.
No
Yeah, all
problem,
right.
man.
So Mike Tips is the winner of the racing today here at the D3 Hardbody race in El Segundo, California at Electric Dreams. So I think that's going to do it. Let's see. Where's Tim Herrera? Come on over here. Tim Herrera. Man, what's going on, my brother? Good racing today, second place.
Yeah, where am I looking?
You're right there.
Right there?
Yeah.
Hi.
Hi, Mom.
No. Yeah, second place. Had a couple bad heats on white and red, but felt good. Car ran good. Track's in good condition right now.
Yeah, you came out hot. You were leading it pretty good there, and yep, it was all great, all good racing. Great to see you guys racing today.
Thanks, Mark.
As always.
Good
All
to
right,
see you,
brother.
brother.
All right. All right. All right. So, okay. I think that's it. So, let me see if we're going to close out here. Are we going to close it out? All right. All right. So that's going to do it here from Electric Dreams in El Segundo, California. This is Mark Natividad coming to you live from the D3 Hardbody race here. And thank you again for joining us, and we'll see you guys next time. Take care. Happy racing. I did.
Good?
Yeah. Yep.
All right, teacher.
All right, that's a wrap.